This book changed my life, and I believe it will change yours as well. Welcome to DOPADOSE with YOUNESS, where we break down the best books, ideas, and turn them into wisdom. No fluff, only pure knowledge. Let's dive in. Back to Black is indeed one of the most successful albums of Amy Winehouse. She had a voice that shocked the world. Amy had it all: the fame, the talent, the power, and fortunately for her, she had something else. She had a very, very big storm inside her head. She got drunk to stop feeling bad and then felt bad for herself drinking to stop feeling bad. Yes, she felt bad for feeling bad. That empty loop right there is what Mark Manson calls the feedback loop from hell. Unfortunately, it is what Amy Winehouse had fallen into, and it is what we usually fall into ourselves. And believe it or not, the only solution out of there is not to try. And I'm gonna explain this. And this is why the first chapter is called Don't Try. By the way, I like how Mark Manson started his book with no introduction, just straight to hit us with his first unforgettable chapter. He broke my expectations and also found how to break free from the feedback loop from hell. And he said in this unforgettable quote, "The desire for more positive experiences is itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experiences is itself a positive experience." It just keeps blowing my mind. This is the deepest, most simplest, realistic quote of today's writers. It is very true. Let me tell you why. Imagine this: we have John and Lisa. They both run their own businesses. Both of them sets a goal, $100,000 pure profit a day. And by the end of the day, the numbers got in. Surprisingly, Lisa made only $30,000. John made over $80,000. Yes, that's very, very close to his goal, but the most surprising thing was that Lisa was the one smiling, and John was the one who was unsatisfied with his results. Lisa said, with all the acceptance possible, "I tried, I learned, and I will grow from this." And that right there is what turning the negative into a positive looks like. You must be satisfied before you look for more. However, what does turning the negative into a positive looks like? Well, it looks like John's experience. After he saw the numbers, the $80,000, which is very good and also very close to what he aimed for, he said, "I failed. I just should have done more." When you say, "I need more money, more fame, more power, more bigger muscles," what you are signaling to your subconscious is that you lack these things in the first place. Even if you have big muscles, when you say, "I need more muscles," it means that you don't have muscles. It's simply like when you are dehydrated and you say, "Well, I need some water." It just means that your body lacks water at the first place. And that's why you're saying, "I need water." And it's the exact same thing. You say, "I need to be more confident," and therefore you start feeling unconfident. It seems like it's working somehow in backwards. Well, this is exactly what it is: the backwards law. And it says, pursuing the positive is a negative, and pursuing the negative generates the positive. The pain you pursue in the gym results in better all around health and energy. The failures in business are what lead to a better understanding of what is necessary to be successful. Being open with your insecurities paradoxically makes you more confident and charismatic around others. The pain of honest confrontation is what generates the greatest trust and respect in your relationships. Suffering through your fears and anxieties is what allows you to build courage and perseverance. It is very deep, but that's not the end of it. Any attempt to escape the negative will result in the negative you are escaping. People who want a better shape and constantly escape the pain of going to the gym, the pain of training, the pain of being consistent with their food, the pain of dieting, and the pain of resisting what they want to eat will never have the experience of being in shape or even how beautifully it feels. So please remember, if there is no pain, there is no joy. That's just the surface of the book. This coming part is where my life changed. We wake up on a daily basis having a limited amount of fucks, as Mark Manson calls them, or what I call the Karen capsules or the Karen energy capsules. And by the way, 99% of people spend their Karen capsules immediately after waking up. You probably have guessed it already. We spend it on chicken social media. We call it chicken social media, but it's not chicken social media. It's scrolling. It's just the same. You open your phone and you start throwing some Karen capsules in here and there, and we start saying, look at this 60 years old who got a Ferrari as a birthday gift. We care about that and we start comparing our own normal lives to his exceptional life. It is supposed to be exceptional and it's not supposed to be something comparable to our lives. This is what it is. Well, now we have officially lost our first Karen capsule. And then we glance a millionaire who is just 21 years old. And we threw our second capsule on this person's car and on this person's business and on this person's shredded physique. And we end up comparing our big muscles to his even bigger muscles. And therefore, we turn our own positive experience into a negative experience, unfortunately. And we end up suffering from a body dysmorphia and having no energy whatsoever to mind our own businesses. The lesson is a happy life is the compound effect of investing your caring capsules in the right places and on the right matters. You now have officially taken your DOPADOSE for today. Catch you in the next one. Until then, don't try. Just be.